Good morning, friends of the internet. We are back again in the World of Tanks garage. Today we are going to take this beast out. You know you love this tank. It's just solid. This is just a fun tank to play. At first I struggled fighting these tanks. I do know their weaknesses now, so it makes it a little bit easier to battle these tanks, but there's a lot of people still yet that don't know how to handle these tanks on the battlefield. So they're still really fun for me to play. I know how to play the tank to protect those weak spots. By all means, pick one of these up today. Go down to your local military store and say, you know what? I want to order that brand new IS-7. I want to put it in my World of Tanks garage, and I want to dominate. And dominate you can with this tank. So with that being said, let's take this beast out and get some mud on its tracks. So let's find ourselves a match, shall we? All right, guys, here we go. We got a couple of E5s, which could be deadly to us. A 57. We got a bat chat we got to be careful of. A 183 and a WT off, and a 263. Strong tanks. But we are on Ghost Town, which is awesome for an IS-7. Anything that has buildings and allows us to just get into the face of our opponents is the best. It's the best case scenario. This tank is the epitome of getting in your face and just fighting. It's just like the slugger tank that you want on the front of the battlefield. It just likes to get in their faces and use its armor to the best of its ability. So being in a city like this, we can side scrape a lot. We can use those buildings to protect our weak spots and just really get in their face. So we decided, I normally would push to the left on this map, but I saw all these tank destroyers and everybody start flooding to this side of the map. So I decided to go with the majority. Sometimes, as much as you don't like to go with the majority, or not so much go with the majority or play a region of the map that you're not comfortable playing with, sometimes you have to. Because if not, you can get flooded fairly easy. And if we ran across that bat chat and that 183 by ourselves, we'd be in bad way, a very bad way. So we decided to go with the majority. We got some tank destroyers backing us up. And then all of a sudden I see the 62A really getting down with this autoloader. So I decided to see if I can help him out here real quick. I get a shot into him. I know that 62A is like really fast firing, so he should be able to put some shots into him, which he is. I'm trying to get reloaded to help him out. He turns the back of his turret to me, which is beautiful to help the 62A, and boom, he's dead. But our 62A is literally almost dead as well. He picked a fight that he probably shouldn't have picked, but we got that one autoloader off the ground. So he spots this tank, and oh my god, that's a 183. Oh man, that 183 knocked out my driver. I saw it at the last second, but thank god our armor was strong enough to deflect some of that damage from that 183. So here I decided to side scrape, see if I can get a shot on him. I still didn't quite see him, if he was down low or if he was up high. All I knew was I saw the 183. I saw that AMX 30 dip, so I decided to get a shot in him, stay side scraped on this building. Now I see the 183 is up top, and I don't like that position that he's got on it, so I'm kind of worried. But then I see that there's this tank around here, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to push it a little bit. I'm going to get a shot into him. He's ammo racked. We're good. You can see our armor deflected those shots beautifully. So we ammo racked him, which puts him in a very bad spot. E4 goes around and kills him. IS-7 has got a nice hold down position. Now I'm kind of caught out in the open with this 183, and I'm kind of just pushing as hard as I can so he doesn't have no gun depression to shoot down on me. But he's getting shot from behind me, so I feel like I'm pretty good. So at this point, I know this IS-7, it wasn't a big threat. So you can kind of see that I pushed in deep and then made a turn because I was trying to get close to that 183, but get up here towards this IS-7. So I get turned, I'm climbing, it's so slow, I got so much of a tank and all this heavy armor, and by the time I get up here, he's dead. So I'm like, damn it. So my next thing here is I'm going to engage this E5 if he comes up. He doesn't seem like he's coming, so at this point I'm thinking to myself, this E5 in front of me is going to be in trouble because there's a 183 right there at the bottom. I thought to myself, man, that 183 is going to kill my E5. So I decide to zip around here, see if I can get a shot on this guy. I got to be very, very cautious here because I can't take a good shot from him. So his attention's turned away. I'm like, perfect. Do I have his whole ass? I do. Wait, what happened to that shell? I was like, what just happened? Did I just bounce off the ass of a 183? So I'm going to go ahead and chase him, try to help my E5. And he takes a little bit of a shot. We still didn't kill him. Thank God we had a little bit more left in our tank to get that guy. So we turn around, we engage this E5. He's feeling pretty confident. He doesn't realize that we got a Jagdpanzer and stuff here. Gives me the side of his turret, which is a bad mistake for him. We put one through the side and kill him. So we got to get spun back around here because we got this tank destroyer closing in. I see that on the bat chat, he's going to get froggy and push him, and takes 500 hit on him and 254 in damage plus 9. I turn the corner to see that it's the 263. I get a shot into him. He's dead. So far you can see that this tank is very good up close and in your face. We took that initial damage, but for the most part, we've been good. I did repair my driver just due to the fact, look at this. I saw the E5 and I was like, wow. And then I seen what he was doing. I seen him on the mini map as he's like coming across. He's trying to get the flank on me. So I turned, pivot around, stick my nose in, side scrape, wait for him to come around the corner, put one in his low plate, and it bounces. But you can see our tracks absorbed that shot. But he got greedy for that kill, which allowed our team to just really hammer him right there. And now he's getting shot from behind. Done. So you can see that this tank really just will bounce shot after shot after shot. An E5 right now in World of Tanks on Xbox One is one of the most dominant heavy tanks right now. It seems like every time we run into E5s on this game on Xbox One, they're just solid. So at this point, I decided I'm going to rush the spawn, see if I can find this artillery, at least try to get a little bit more damage. I'm looking, they're normally set over here where I'm looking right now to the right. And I'm looking, and then I see the cap start. He's not even there. Well, I don't got time to run all the way back. So I go ahead and decide, you know what? I'm just going to pivot. I'm going to set on the flag. If we cap, we cap. If they kill them, they kill them. So I decided to just back onto here, make sure that we have the advantage going into this cap just in case no one gets there, because the other tank destroyer took off. So at this point, it's just basically a base race, and we've got it handled. I get close to the edge of the ring because I'm not opposed to letting my team try to have a kill. You can see that they reset it, so there's no worries. So they're seeing the artillery. At this point, I'm willing to get off the cap if it gets close, just to let them have the kill because they get more XP for killing it. I didn't have to get off the cap. They got it. We get the win. That's all that matters. So
we did it.
With that being said, let's go ahead and look at the stats of the game. So we did 3,400 in damage, and we blocked 1,200 rounds, or 1,200 block damage. So you can see that we blocked a lot with this tank. We were second on the team. We were second on the team in damage. So there just wasn't a lot of meat on the bone with that WT, the E5, and the Bat Chat. They seemed like they were getting right in there with it. So it didn't leave a lot of meat on the bones for us. But we only fired 10 rounds, had 10 direct hits, and pinned 8. So you can see how devastating this tank can truly be. Imagine if we would have put in another 15 rounds, or another 5 rounds, and it had 15 rounds, or at least another 8 more rounds and had 18 shots that hit. Because you can see we just did damage after damage after damage on these tanks. So the armor helped us. Like I said, the IS-7 loves being in the city. That's where it just like excels, because when you try to shoot anything at range with this cannon, it's very hard to hit and have the pin that you need. And being in their face is the way you need to be with an IS-7. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, you can follow us on Twitter. That way you know when we're posting new YouTube content and when we're live streaming. If you haven't checked us out on Twitch or YouTube Gaming, come hang out, be part of the audience over there. And if you're new to them channels, smash those follow buttons there. So until next time, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see all your faces on the battlefield. Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you enjoyed that video, hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe for future videos.